Hello everyone, welcome to Yamaguchi Japan Speaking Tube Radio. I'm your host, Dr. Issa. And this is episode 010. Episode 10, 2 days, first 2 days. Okay. So, today, in this episode, I will talk about school. The school means junior high school or high school. And I will explain what is like Japanese school timetable. So, and I'd like to ask you your opinion. Okay. And ordinary high school students in Japan. He is so in the first place, when must he enter the school gate? What time? Maybe 8:30 is first period of school class. The class of school, sorry. And so they must be enter the premises of school 8:20 or 8:10 around. And I think depend on schools, but basically speaking 8:10, 8:20, yeah. And so first period starts 8:30, and for class during the morning time for class, basically speaking, and then the lunch break for 1 hour, maybe around 1 hour. Then the afternoon class is 2 class or 3 class. I think it depends on the course. The course which is focused to encourage students to try the very difficult colleges, universities. That kind of course has 3 class in afternoon. And extra class for limited students or just I don't know, but 3 class is basic for that type of class. But normal course has normal courses have 2 classes in afternoon, and then student must clean their classrooms or their corridors or other around their toilets or something. Cleaning is one of very big one of education the school teacher think. I think it's not bad. It's possible. That idea is sometimes good, but anyway, every student do cleaning. And then after 15 o'clock or 14 o'clock, the students do sport activity mainly, but some of the students do not sports activity, but other art activities or music activities or something, or to make manga in library rooms or something, which is very relaxed club. Yeah, very free, very freedom. Their freedom in that class to make manga, to write and some short novels. But it's compared to other class, which is very relaxed class, very few pattern compared to other club activities. But other club activities very stoic, especially sports activity and especially the baseball or soccer activities is very stoic, I think, and it's like a kind of army, you know. There are teachers order with a very loud voice. I think you can imagine. And then, but the teacher is a school teachers, not outside the school. It's everything that every club activities will every club activity is held in the schools, in the premise of school, basically. And then sometimes the teachers drive the big cars, so that some of the teachers must have driver's license of big cars, like a bus. And some teachers must drive bus. It's very surprising, and to bring to take the children to the other other stadiums, other schools, and to the students play their baseball. It's very surprising. Yeah. The school teacher has a lot of burden, especially for baseball school teacher. must drive on a bus, and to study after all periods is finished. And they must. They teach baseball and until 20 o'clock, 8 p.m., 7 or 8, sometimes 9, sometimes 9. It's very big, very long. After that, the high school students must be very tired, and after the students came home, the teachers do their own work to evaluate the examination of class of an English test. They check the English test scores or something, and the preparation for the next day's class, and they cannot go home. The teachers cannot go home until 21 o'clock or 22 o'clock. So, and of course they must come to school before 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. And I will add the other activities. There is before class activities for students who belong to the Stoic Sports Club. So before the first period, they practice baseball or soccer or something, other sports activities they belong to. The practice 1 hour or 30 minutes. So they must enter the school premises 7 o'clock a.m. So in general, this is ordinary students in high school. High school student, ordinary high school student in Japan. 7 o'clock, and before first period practice, and then first period for second, third, fourth, 3, 4, and lunch break, and 3. One, 3 or 2 or 3 classes in afternoon, and then the cleaning time and sports activity times, and until 20 p.m. and the working hours for teachers are longer than that. Very big, very surprising, and I think you will be surprised to hear how much earn the teacher. It's depend on the years, ages. It's very different, I think. Anyway, I will. It's easy to say no. I will talk about that kind of earning later episode, but in this episode, I would like to. I wanted to explain or introduce how ordinary Japanese high school students live in high school. Sorry. So I think it's compared with other countries, it's very different. They also they must do their homeworks in school or at home. So it's very. I think you can easily imagine it's very severe too, because 21. So 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. They go home. They can come back home. After that, they take quick dinner or bath time, and after that they must do enormous homework, and so weekend. Some students, some students belonging to the sports activity. Sports clubs, not sports club, which is sports club of school. Go to school to do sports activities. It's very rare to get free time, one day free time for students who is belonging to the strict school activities. But all students must belong to any sports activities. So I recommend you the writing manga club or writing short essay, short novel club, which is there is no that kind of club the student must be go to school to write manga. So other clubs are very strict. And of course, I'm an artist, and maybe fine art club is okay. Yeah. They are not so stoic. Sometimes stoic. Sometimes the students there is or are students who want to go to art colleges, Tokyo University, for example, the Tokyo University of Arts. Yeah, the fine art teacher is very eager to teach the students, but it's impossible to just school practice to enter that kind of very high level of art colleges. And it's another story. I will talk about that kind of thing. Japanese art universities, art colleges. About them. I will talk later. Anyway, it's too long. Thank you for listening to Speaking Tube Radio. Have a nice day. I'm looking forward to take a living comment